Close Sports Pulse USA Today Sports Sam Amick and AJ Neuhirth break down just how good the 76ers young center has been so far this season. USA Today Sports. If there's been one constant throughout Derrick Rose's NBA career, it's been his unwavering belief in himself. His belief that he would return from multiple knee injuries. I don't know what type of player I'm going to be. I just know that I'm going to be very good, Rose told USA Today Sports in 2013 during rehab from a torn ACL in his left knee. His belief that, despite many injuries, he could return to all-star level, telling the Chicago Tribune last season, "I feel I'm an all-star right now." His belief that he could help the Cleveland Cavaliers return to the NBA Finals this season. I ran into Rose, the 2001-2011 MVP, at the airport the day before Cleveland's media day in September and told him I had heard positive words about his play during the team's unofficial mini-camp in Santa Barbara. "Caliph, you don't even know," Rose said. 76ers Joel Embiid. "I think I'm the best defensive player in the league right now, but Week 5 conclusions. Cavs defense isn't awful, and are the Clippers due for a major shakeup?" Even LeBron James was intrigued. "I'm excited more than anybody about Derrick Rose. The kid has a lot to prove. I know from competing against him for so many years, especially in Miami when he was with Chicago. I know the competitor he's been over the years. I've been a fan of him for a long time, and I never thought in my wildest dreams that he'd be a teammate of his. I'm excited to have him here, and I want people to know that Rose can still play the game at a high level." Cleveland Cavaliers head coach Tyronn Lue talks with Cavaliers guard Derrick Rose 1, Cavaliers forward Kevin Love 0, and Cavaliers forward Jay Crowder 99 against the Washington Wizards at Capital One Arena. Photo Jeff Berkusa Today Sports. "When I saw Rose in Washington in early November, the night LeBron James scored 57 points, I told him he was shooting 72% on shots at the rim, and he said he needed to get that to 75%. He didn't sound like a player who was ready to contemplate his future with the Cavs and the NBA." But ESPN on Friday reported that Rose, who is out with a sprained left ankle, is not with the team and is seriously re-evaluating his future in the NBA. Cavs coach Tyronn Lue says the team expects Derrick Rose to be back with the team, but would not provide a timetable. "Take as long as he wants to take, and we wish him well and we want him back," Lue said. Dave McMenamin at Mc10 November 24, 2017. "He has played in just 7 of the Cavs' 18 games and hasn't played since spraining his ankle on November 7 against Milwaukee." If Rose is considering retirement at 29 years old, maybe that belief in himself has diminished. Maybe the passion to play basketball has waned. The constant injuries, the missed games, it must take a toll. If this is the end for Rose, not only would he be foregoing the remainder of his money on his Cavs contract, he also would be walking away from his Adidas deal that is worth $70 million for the next 6 years, according to ESPN. If this is it for Rose's NBA career, it will conclude one of the league's most interesting, bizarre and wretched careers for such a talented player. Drafted by his hometown team, the Chicago Bulls, Rose gave the franchise and its fans hope. He won the Rookie of the Year award in 200,809 and averaged 25 points, 7.7 assists and 4.1 rebounds 2 years later, the season he was named MVP. The Bulls won 62 games that season but lost to the Miami Heat in the conference finals. Rose tore his ACL in the first round of the playoffs in 2012 and missed the 201,213 season. 11 games into the 201,314 season, he tore the meniscus in his right knee and missed the remainder of the season. All told, during his 8-year Bulls career, he missed 257 games. The Bulls played that era with so many old Haverbeans. Rose fought hard to get back from injuries, including the severe knee injuries. Rose detailed his painful rehab to USA Today Sports in 2013, saying, "It felt like someone was hitting my hamstrings with a sledgehammer." Even before the Bulls traded Rose to the New York Knicks, there seemed to be a lack of empathy for Rose's plight. He was the source of fan frustration for Chicago not playing in the NBA Finals during that run. That was also before Rose's very public and ugly civil trial in 2016, in which he and 2 friends were accused of raping a woman. An 8-person jury said the woman's claims were not credible in a unanimous verdict. Rose's career took a strange turn when he missed a game with the Knicks last season without informing the team of his whereabouts. He was fined by the team, and Rose called it a family issue. Rose has always made family a priority. After the birth of his son PJ, he told USA Today Sports everything else doesn't matter. AG's first. In 2014, Rose admitted AG's concerned about his long-term health, telling reporters, "I'm thinking about after I'm done with basketball. Having graduations to go to, having meetings to go to. I don't want to be in my meetings all sore about my son's graduation all sore just because of something I did in the past." We're left wondering one more time if Rose believes he can be a productive NBA player. Follow USA Today Sports' Jeff Zilgett on Twitter.